welcome to Red V TV as we continue our build-up to the 2023 season. And with 24 days to go, we're cracking on. And it's our number 24, Kevin.
It's Lewis Baxter. And Lewis is proudly sponsored by St. Helens UPVC.
And St. Helens UPVC repair, replace and install PVC windows, doors, conservatories and more in the St. Helens area, and have been doing so for over 15 years. Kevin, I'll give you a tenner if you can tell me what UPVC stands for.
No thanks.
That's good, because I don't know the answer. You could have said anything and made a tenner there. Lewis Baxter, very dashing photograph. If Prince Harry played rugby, he'd probably look like this man.
Well, yeah. You know what? We saw Lewis play prop for the reserves on Sunday against Swinton. I thought he bulked out a little bit when I saw him take to the field. Thought he put a little bit of size on, not too much, which is a good sign for someone who's 20 years of age, going to be 21 this year. So,
Kev, did you have your tape measure?
Yes, from the touchline. Yeah, it's a good sign that he's doing what the club ask of him. He's given himself the best opportunity. He's broken into that top 25 of squad numbers. I always say that they're an indicator, at least at the start of the season, where people are in the reckoning. He'll be looking to get games. He was under 19s player of the year, not last year, year before. He's got to be looking to push on now.
Yeah, for me, his aim this year is to be making the bench.
Yep.
Making that 17-man squad, taking that final forward spot on the bench. And it's again, we've said this for quite a lot of players, but this is a big year for Lewis to crack on and show what he can do. Yeah,
it's tougher for. I know he's labelled on the website as a loose forward and a second rower. He can prop as well, so if he's playing anywhere in the forward line, it gives him a chance. It can be a lot trickier for prop forwards, especially, to get a chance first team, because you have a look, George Delaney's probably the one who's booking that trend at the minute, where you have a lot more experienced heads, how they get integrated into the team slowly. So it will be tough for him to come in and nail down a spot in that 17 every single week. But it was going toe-to-toe with the Swinton pack on Sunday, and he'll be looking at that and getting some confidence from that and looking to, as you say, get a spot in the 17, start having a look at, and it's no offence to the older lot, but start having a look at those who are going to be coming towards the end and think, well, why can't I take their place?
Yeah, absolutely. And listen, if he puts in some of those performances that he was putting in for the 19s and the reserves, he'll get his chance sooner rather than later, and he just needs to replicate that form.
He does, yeah. It's a tough ask for a young forward, but you probably your blueprint there is having a look at some Matty Lees. Even look at how Joe Batchelor's come through. I know he's come up the divisions rather than through the academy, but how he's come in, played a couple of games, then gone on to a little bit more, then gone on to being first team regular, and not try to wish for too much too soon, and give himself the best possible opportunity by listening to the coaches, taking what he can from the players around him, and as I say, just keep on working hard, Lewis.
You said that like his dad then.
Yeah, I'm old enough to be his dad.
But yeah, as you say, he's not even 21 yet. Good academy prospect, and we expect him to crack on this year. Kev, that was a short but sweet one for that man.
Yeah, listen, there's sometimes not that much to say, because a lot of it is based on what we've said previously for other young lads who've come through, where it's a big season for him. That doesn't necessarily mean, you've got to make 10 appearances. It's a big season in your development. It's a big season getting another contract at the club. It's just a big season in in you becoming a full-time player. As I
Yeah,
say, nobody's asking him to become a mainstay of the first team in the first 13 every week, but you've just got to start making the coaching staff ask a couple of questions of their selections and have your name put about that you are one who is being involved in that chat about 17-man squads, 21-man squads at the very least.
and do you know what? The next couple of years, we're going to see a turnover in our forwards. So Lewis needs just to make sure he's in that conversation.
Yeah, and he will. I'm sure he will. You don't win Player of the Season at an academy, an under-19s at Saints, if you're just a flash in the pan. You know you've got the ability to keep doing it on a consistent basis. He's in the best possible place for his future.
Absolutely. Right. Kev, back tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Red V TV.